David and of course Brad, who have all contributed so much to the Scholars Program.
Ndashimira cyane Ben, Nelly, David na Brad bitabiriye bidasanzwe kugira no program igende neza.
Thank you to the families who have supported their scholars.
Murakoze cyane ku miryango mwese mwashigikiye bano banyeshuri.
Thank you to all of our staff, teachers, guards, cooks, and Simpliste, the student house manager, who works so hard to support the Scholars Program every day.
Ndashimira cyane abakozi bose muri Tujenge, abigisha, bamwe mu baturinda, abatetsi badutekera imfungurwa, na hamwe n'umwe mu barongoye inzu y'uburaro bw'abanyeshuri bakuru bidasanzwe kugira Tujenge ibanda gikora neza.
This year, special thanks go to Jean de Dieu, Christian, Ashraf, Eliel, Nelson, Shalom, and Hussein, who have all stepped in to fill some enormous shoes.
Uno mwaka nashaka kwengurukira cyane ni Jean de Dieu, Christian, Ashraf, Eliel, Nelson, na jewe, Shalom, na Hussein, bitanga bidasanzwe.
And to Clinton, our sign language teacher, who has fundamentally changed the character and mission of Tujenge for the better.
Nshimira cyane n'umwe mu bigisha bacu b'ibimenyetso bahinduye cyane ingene Tujenge ikora.
And to Shalom, Odas, Gayela, and Yalid, 4 of our interns who work as hard as staff members and help me to keep Tujenge secure and functioning well.
Kuri Shalom, Gayela, Odas, na Yalid, bamwe mu bimenyereza bamfasha bidasanzwe kugira Tujenge ibandanye ikora neza.
I have to also thank Dominic, who has been with us almost since the beginning and makes learning English so much fun for the students. Thank you to the board the board of directors who make all of this possible. And to our executive director, Etienne Mashuli, for being inspired to start this program.
Nashaka no gushimira inama nyobozi ituma byose bikunda hamwe n'umurongozi wacu mukuru Etienne Mashuli yagize icyumviro kidasanzwe cyo gutanguza ino program.
Okay, now I have always thought of myself as a stubbornly determined person.
Namanibaza yuko ndi umuntu ihangana kandi ahangana cyane n'ibibazo.
I don't like giving up.
Nta n'umunsi umwe mbashaka guhera icyo natanguye.
I like to think of myself as having the tenacity and audacity to push forward, daima mbele.
Nama mfise imvi idasanzwe zo kwama nkora ibishoboka byose gukora icyo natanguye nje imbere cyane.
But 2024 put all that to the test in a way I never really faced before.
Ariko umwaka wa 2024 ibyo byose wabishize ku rugenzo ku buryo ntari bwabone n'umunsi n'umwe.
Many times I wanted to give up. I wanted to quit and go home to be with my family, especially after the loss of our beloved science teacher and one of my closest friends, Brad Gasser.
Narifuza cyane nashaka kubivamo nigire mbane n'umuryango wanjye nkunda cyane. Nyuma yaho twaje kubura umwe mu bigisha bacu Brad Gasser kongera akaba n'umwe mu bagenzi banje ba hafi.
But something compelled me to stay.
Ariko hari icyatumye nguma ngaha.
At the time, I attributed that compulsion to the same things that have made me want to stay in Burundi in the past.
Icyo gihe izo ngorane ariko ndacamo nadishize ku byatumye nguma ngaha cyane mu Burundi kuva kera cyane.
The unique closeness of the friendships I have with students,
ubucuti budasanzwe mfitaniye n'abanyeshuri,
and my love of teaching and getting to know such an engaged group of young scholars.
n'urukundo cyane mfitiye kwigisha bashaka kumenya urwaruka rudasanzwe rushaka gushika kuri byinshi.
In retrospect, however, I think that I also learned something from Cohort 8 last year without realizing it.
Ariko kuri ibyo byose hari ikindi nize kidasanzwe kuri promosiyo y'umunani hari n'ingezi nini.
Cohort 8 taught me something about resilience.
Cohort 8 mwaranyigishije cyane ukwihangana.
To Cohort 8.
Kuri Cohort 8,
I am accustomed to comforting students and encouraging them through difficult times.
ndamenyereye cyane gutera intege abanyeshuri no kubahanura mu gihe bariko barahura n'ibibazo bitandukanye.
But it was you, in addition to Jenge alumni, who comforted me in the days following July 24th.
Ariko kuri ino nshuro hari mwebwe mwampumurije mongera mubera intege ashize ko na bamwe mu bahoze muri tujenge muramba hafi mu minsi mu minsi yakurikiye tariki 24 z'ukwezi kwa Mukakara.
When it became apparent, to borrow some of your words, that God loved Brad more than we did.
Aho by'ukuri byabonetse yuko nkeneye kwitiza amwe mu majambo mukunda gukoresha ati Imana yarakunda cyane Brad kudusumba.
That morning, I had never felt the impulse to move back home more strongly.
Icyo gitondo ntawe nigeze kumva ashaka kwisubira muhira.
I stayed hidden in my room most of the following week.
Nagumye kenshi nguma mu cyumba canje ku ndwi zakurikiye.
But I could hear you outside and in the classroom, playing board games and talking.
Ariko naguma numva mu rugo muvuga mwongera mukina n'inkino zitandukanye mu ishure nkaguma numva amajwi yanyu.
You came every day.
Mwaba mwaje buri munsi.
You checked in on me, but did not try to make me come out when I didn't want to.
Mwarangarukiyeko ariko sinigera mva mu cyumba ntabishatse.
Your presence in the compound gave me courage I would not have had if I was alone.
Kubabona mu rugo byarampaye cyane intege zidasanzwe ntari kuronka mu gihe nari kuba ndi jenyine.
Over the last year and a half, even on fairly unremarkable days,
mu mwaka uheze no mu minsi isanzwe cyane,
such as when you yourselves were coping with the stress of application deadlines and the disappointment of rejections,
aho mwari ko murahura n'ibibazo bidasanzwe by'ama application hamwe n'iminsi mwashaka kuyarungikirako.
Your own worries did not stop you from having the presence of mind to check in on me and offer me a friendly ear, which I think took great strength and emotional maturity.
Muri ibyo byose ntibyatumye ibyo byose mwari kumuracamo ntibyabateye gutareka kwama muza mukundaba, kandi bikaba byaranyeretse cyane yuko mufise maturité émotionnelle ku myaka yanyu by'ukuri byarantangaje.
Throughout this 18 months, Mr. Jenge, I have been inspired and impressed by your perseverance.
Muri ano mezi 18 yose ya programme by'ukuri narakozwe cyane n'ukuntu mwihangana kandi murana ibibazo.
You continue today to face enormous and intractable challenges and uncertain futures.
Nuno munsi mwandanya muhura n'ibidasanzwe mutabona cyane kazoza nyine kameze imbere.
But you continue to face them head on with integrity.
Ariko mubandanya muhura nabyo mukomeye cyane ntabwo.
More than that, though, you are honest with yourselves about your reactions to setbacks and disappointments, and even to trauma.
Ikindi naco muri izi ngene mumenze murazi ngene mushobora kwerekana ibigumbagumba byanyu mugihe muba muriko murahura n'ibibazo.
You do not shy away from expressing to your own selves your frustration, grief, or trepidation.
Ntimwigera mureka mugira isoni zo kwerekana ingene mwiyumva mugihe muba muriko murahura n'ingorane zitandukanye.
You have a level of self-awareness that I think is truly impressive for your age.
Murafise urugero rudasanzwe rwo kwimenya bimwe mu byanangaje cyane bivanye n'imyaka yanyu.
That will serve you well in years to come.
Ibyo bizabafasha cyane mu myaka itaza.
But Cohort 8, I have also learned a lot about these things from you.
Ariko Cohort 8 narinde cyane bimwe muri ibyo kuri mwe.
You have showed me what it looks like to prevail in the face of life's trials.
Mwaranyigishije cyane kumenya ingene ushobora kwifata mu gihe mba ndiko ndahura n'ibibazo bimwe bimwe mu buzima.
You set an example for me to follow.
By'ukuri mwaranyeretse akarorero ntigeze gukurikiza.
You have showed me that determination is not about forgetting the past.
Mwaranyeretse yuko kugira ingufu mu ngorane atari kwibagira ibyakubayeho.
Or ignoring feelings like frustration and grief.
Canke kwirengagiza umubabaro, agahinda.
Or numbing yourself into submission.
Canke kumva umenga wobiheba byose.
You have taught me that determination is about continuing to persevere precisely because you want to prove yourself bigger than the challenges.
Mwaranyeretse yuko kugira ingufu mu ngorane ari bidasanzwe ko muba mushaka kwerekana yuko muruta cyane ibyo bibazo muba muri kumuhanga.
To remind yourself that you are a human with passions and ambitions.
Ukabandanya mwibutsa yuko muri abantu bafise imbono n'abo bashaka kugira.
And to keep moving resolutely forward in honor of those who would have wanted to be there to witness.
No mu kubandanya mukora cyane mu guha icubahiro bamwe mu batakiri ngaha bifuje kubabona gutera imbere.
and share in the celebration of
mugasangira achievements.
your victories. Yeah. Before closing, I would like to mention kindness.
mbere yo kumeza nashaka kuvuga cyane ku ubwitonzi.
I have seen this underrated quality blossom in all of you over the course of the program.
narabonye n'amani idasanzwe y'ubwitonzi ikura cyane muri mwebwe muri kino kigo cyose twabanye.
You are also incredibly kind.
by'ukuri muri abanyabugwaneza.
And the kindness is not only rare, but it's also easily dismissed as having no practical value.
iyo mpano y'ubwitonzi mufise ntiri muri bake gusa ahubwo benshi barakunda no kuyisuzuma ntibayihe agaciro.
I disagree.
ibyo ntabyo nemera.
Kindness and empathy will make you a better engineer, a better doctor.
ubwitonzi buzotuma uba umu engineer mwiza n'umudokiteri mwiza.
A better artist, a better musician.
bizotuma uba n'umunyabukorikori mwiza, umucuraranzi mwiza.
A better software developer, a better scholar.
bizotuma uba n'umukoranabuhanga adasanzwe cyane. bizotuma kandi uba n'umunyeshuri mwiza.
Most importantly, it will make you a better person.
ati ikiruta ibyo byose bizotuma uba umuntu mwiza.
The floods that affected all of East Africa last year,